Welcome to Now. I'm your host, Curtis Parody, bringing you the news happening in the world right now. Starting with some news for the Friends lovers out there. New pictures reveal Matthew Perry and Courtney Cox are on set together. Could this perhaps mean a Friends reunion or a movie? Well, unfortunately, no. It appears that Courtney Cox will only simply be starring on Matthew Perry's sitcom called Go On that will air in April. I was really hoping for a movie since back in the day I loved watching the show, though I'm sure my best friend would enjoy it more since she has like all of the episodes on DVD, and last time I checked she watches it like almost every single day. So unfortunately, even after 9 years of being off the air, no word on a Friends movie as of yet. Okay, on to a new segment here on Now that I'd like to call Eye on Google Glass. Get it? Eye, because Google Glass is like, it's like a pair of glasses. You get it? Okay. That was lame. Let's move on. Google released a new video today showing off some of the proposed functionality of Google Glass, and well, like I do for all Google Glass information that was released, I was freaking out. In the new video, it shows off how a user would actually interact with Glass and what type of information could be brought up using the heads-up display technology. The key to this entire experience appears to be voice recognition. Using the keyword OK Glass appears to turn on the voice recognition technology, and then of course you can search something like photos of tigers, which, if you know me, I'm totally gonna do that. At the current time, Google has yet to announce a release date for Glass or even pricing. They continue to say, though, that they are hoping to launch the product next year in 2014. So look out in 2014 because I'm totally gonna be buying these things. From one tech device to possibly another. Today's a big day for Sony as they're hosting their big event to possibly release the next generation gaming console, probably called the PlayStation 4. Though little is known at this time about the PlayStation 4, many rumors have been swirling around that the device will have the functionality to stream games to your console. This includes PS3 games, which will allow for backwards compatibility. Another big rumor here is the support for 4K gaming. At this year's CES, the Consumer Electronics Show held in Las Vegas, the big push for every TV company was 4K. 4K is the new technology called ultra high definition, which will be used on TVs and monitors. Basically, think of it as twice the resolution of standard HD. Since Sony made such a big push for 4K, it makes sense for their new entertainment platform to be able to produce 4K content for their TVs. This is one of the big problems with 4K right now. There's absolutely no content for it. So a device like this will be perfect for Sony, allowing them to supply content to users who want to experience the new ultra high definition viewing experience. Also, just think of how great games would look in this resolution. It would be sweet! So I guess we'll all have to see what Sony has in store for us later today. From cool gaming news to some random, I'm not sure if I should believe it or not news. According to the authorities in Oklahoma, it appears that a man has spontaneously combusted. Yep, I'm not kidding. They believe a 65-year-old man simply burst into flames in his kitchen. The man was an avid smoker and a heavy drinker, which probably led to the spontaneous combustion, if that's what happened. The reason authorities believe he simply burst into flames is because though he was burned to a crisp, everything around him was still fine. None of the furniture or even the house that he was in was harmed during the fire, which begs the question, what the heck happened? I personally put my money on the strange combination of both drinking alcohol and smoking to be some kind of a cause, though I'm not a doctor, a scientist, or an investigator. I'm just a person that realizes spontaneously bursting into flames would probably be the worst thing ever. I've heard that both death by fire and death by drowning are some of the worst types of deaths, so unless you're stuck in a room that just all of a sudden fills with water, which is less possible, though I'm comparing it to just sitting in a chair and bursting into flames, so I guess either or is possible. Anyway, long story short here, be mindful of your life, because who knows, one day you may just burst into flames. And well, you know, that's it for you. So if the last story didn't make you worry enough, then this next one might. Looks like all that time spent in your office chair is putting you at a higher risk of getting cancer and diabetes. Great, another cause for cancer. Looks like men and women who spend more than 6 hours sitting each day are at a higher risk of cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. The research carried out by the Kansas State University found a direct link between the amount of time people spend sitting down and the likelihood of developing a chronic condition. The findings are thought to be particularly relevant to those working in a desk-based job, as well as those who spend long periods of time driving. The suspected reason for this increased likelihood of developing health problems is because that your body is just sitting there and it's basically inactive. And surprise, surprise, when all you're doing is working on a computer all day, you burn very little energy. So at the end of all this, I guess it's a good idea to go outside and like do some sort of physical activity or like go to a gym or maybe just exercise at least once in a while, along with not sitting at a desk all day. Thinking about that, maybe I should invest in one of those like standing desks or the one with like the treadmill. Yes. And last, let's talk about 3D printing. Basically the coolest advancement in printing since being able to print sliced bread. Wait. I don't think we can actually print sliced bread yet. Why are we not working on this? Anyway, the reason I'm talking about this today is a new Kickstarter project has just opened up and it's changing the way we think about 3D printing. Instead of using a printer, the device for 3D printing has been turned into a pen. So think about it, it's like 3D drawing. This pen called the 3Doodler is the world's 3D printing pen, and by looking at the Kickstarter funding, it appears that there's a market for it. The Kickstarter page only opened last night, but has already blown past its fundraising goal. Originally, the team behind the project was looking for $30,000 to begin producing the pen. At the time of recording this video, they've raised close to $700,000. And the campaign still has 32 days to go, so I can't wait to see how this thing continues to grow. And if you're interested in purchasing this 3D pen for yourself, I'd recommend going and backing this project right now, because the longer you wait, the longer you'll actually have to wait for this product to be shipped to you when it begins production. Jumping back to the story about Google Glass, I want to know, in the future, do you think it'll be normal for people to wear heads-up devices like Google Glass? Yes or no, and why? Tell me what you think in the comment section below, or, of course, you can always let me know on my Facebook page, through Twitter, or on Google+. Links to all that and the other topics I talked about in today's episode in the description below, along with the always amazing subscribe button. So until next time, I'm Curtis Parody, and that's what's happening now. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video today. You can of course check out more videos I create by clicking on them below. Check out Now for the latest news happening in the world right now, Paradise Gaming for some fun gameplay videos, or of course my personal vlog channel to see what I'm like outside of my studio. Also, if you're interested in supporting the show and getting some new clothes for yourself, check out the store at thecurtisparodystore.ca. See you guys later.